Okay, y'all, so I'm just getting in the car, and today's the day. I am going to take my, Whew. So I'm going to take my certification board exam today. I'm super duper nervous. Like, oh my God. I don't even know what to say other than I'm nervous. I'm trying to be confident. I'm going to pray my entire way there. So I'm not going to vlog and talk to you guys, but I'll definitely let you know. So, okay. Bye. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm on my way. I'm walking into the building. So I just finished. Oh my God, Pass! Oh my goodness, I passed. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I don't even know. I'm so happy this is over. This is over. I did it. I'm done. I'm done now. I'm done. I'm done. This was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. This was worse than the NCLEX, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I have to call everybody. So let me call everybody, and then I will talk to you guys in a minute. I passed. Woo! Hey guys, so I'm home now. I'm chilling. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the exam process. Like, on my drive home, I was talking to everybody, and I didn't get a chance to kind of, update you and kind of tell you what happened. So you saw when I was driving there, and then once I parked, I kind of just prayed the entire time, got my, my confidence level there, calmed my nerves a little bit, and then I went in. So got on the elevator by myself, still saying like a quiet little prayer in my head. But I got up to the door, and then I was nervous to go in. I kept reaching for the doorknob, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, okay, wait, give me a minute. Even though I know that if you're late for the exam, you can't take it, but good thing I was like 15 minutes early. So the door opened, and then there was a guy that kind of walked out, and he was like, you looking for the exam place? And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you in the right place. And I was like, okay, I know, it's a big sign on the door, so I knew I was in the right spot. But he looked, he was like, you got this. And I was like, you're right, I got this. Let me calm down. Let me go ahead and go in. So I went in, and then there was a proctor there. So he asked like what exam I was taking, because of course there's other exams going on. So like the NP exam, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were doing the NCLEX there too, but I don't want to be, I wasn't too sure. So he asked me to sit down. I had to give him all my documentation. You had to have 2 forms of ID. You sat down, you took your picture. Like, it was legit. It was like, you are not taking this test for anybody else. So I took my picture. He gave me a key to put my stuff into the locker. So I put my coat, my phone. Make sure your phone is completely off. If it rings, you cannot finish your test. I put everything into the locker, and he showed me into a room. There were other people already taking other tests, so I kind of just sat down. Then the computer program comes up. You verify your information is correct. The program comes up, and it shows you how to navigate the system. Then afterwards, I reached for the little headphones. So I'm quite sure with some exams, you use the headphones you put on and you listen to things like heart rhythms or lung sounds or something. But I use them hoping that it would like cancel out the noise. But it didn't, but it kind of made me focus a little bit more. So I started my test, and I was kind of clicking through the questions, and I'm like, okay, this isn't so bad. I kind of freaked when I first turned it on. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. But then got my composure together and I kind of clicked through them. Like I said, I was like, okay, these are kind of easy questions, but I knew that there were going to be some easy questions and some more difficult questions. I know that there are evaluation type of questions in there. I'm not for sure if they throw them out or how is it that they handle it, but I was like, okay. And then, you know, I kind of got through and I was like, this test is a little bit too easy to be true, you know? So I kind of reflected back to the NCLEX a little bit and I'm like, okay, I know if you're getting questions wrong, then they give you easier questions. So I start to panic and I'm like, okay, am I failing? Like, am I failing? They're trying to give me easy questions to make up for my failing, you know? But then I was like, okay, you know what? Get it together. Don't focus on that. Focus on the questions. So not that the questions were easy, but it was easier than my comps class and easier than the questions in the book. So if you guys seen in my last video where I studied for my exam, it shows like the Midwifery and Women's Health study book, and the questions in there are extremely hard. My questions for my comps class was extremely hard. So I think that was one of the reasons why I was scared to take, you know, the test, because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. So I don't know that the questions were easy or not difficult, but I think the way that they worded them was a little easy, and they were less wordy than the questions in my study book. So I was extremely grateful for that. So one of the things that they offer is to bookmark a question. So if you didn't know the answer right away, don't spend too much time on it. Go ahead and bookmark it so that you can go back to it, which is something I truly appreciate, because on the NCLEX exam, you can't go back. So I bookmarked about 7 questions if I'm not mistaken. If I can recall, I think it was about 7 questions. So I got through the exam and it was like 175 questions, and they give you 3 hours to take it. So I got through, it was about an hour and a half. I totally forgot how many questions were going to be on the exam, but when I got to the last one, the reason why I knew that I reached the last one, because it went back to the first bookmark question. So I was like, okay, all right, good. Okay, let's go back and think about the questions to, you know, the questions that I didn't know. So I went back and I tried to do, you know, educated guesses, rely on old knowledge from not just my midwifery coursework, but just nursing in general. So I answered those questions and then I was done. So if you have time left, they give you the option to look back over your exam. And that's where I struggled, because I wanted to look back over it. I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally click something, or I wanted to make sure I was sure on my questions. However, I know me, and I know where I go wrong with exams, and it was time for me to learn from the past. And I know that when I go back, I change my answer, and the answer that I initially chose was the correct one. So I did a lot of praying surrounding this test. Okay, so I said a quick prayer and I was like, let it be done. Let it be done. God, if this is your will, let it be done. And I clicked submit. I said, I'm not going back. I'm not changing any answers. I am confident in all of my answers. I'm confident in what I chose the first time around. I clicked submit and I thought I was gonna go ahead and get up, but I didn't. They asked you to do a survey at the end, and I'm like, are you kidding me? A survey? So they ask you questions like, was the proctor friendly? Was it easy to find the place that you're taking the exam? Was the room comfortable? Was the system easy to follow? You know, questions like that. So I answered them. There were about 10 of them. And then afterwards, I got up, I went out, and the proctor was like, are you done? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, I'll print it out. You go ahead and get your stuff out of the locker. And I'm like, oh my goodness, just give me the paper. So he's printing some stuff out. I'm getting my stuff out of the locker. I give him back the key and he hands me the paper turned over. And I thought I was gonna be like, oh no, I can't look, I can't look. I immediately turned over that paper and all I saw was passed in bold. Like, I didn't even read the paragraph on there. I saw the word passed in bold and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Like, I said it over a million times, because oh my goodness, I was so thankful. I was so thankful that I passed, thankful that this whole experience was over. And the proctor kind of laughed at me. I mean, I guess that's like the typical reaction from everyone that's taking the exam. So, and then I left and I got in the car and I called my husband, I called my mom. No, actually I screamed my head off first because you can't scream in the building. So I screamed my head off. As you saw in the video clip before, and then I called my husband, and then I called my mom, and I talked to my best friend, and then I drove home because I didn't bring my camera, of course. I vlogged it on my phone, and I needed my phone for my GPS to get home. So I stopped past the store, I grabbed me some wine, and I'm about to celebrate. I'm about to celebrate. It is, oh my God. Like, I'm so excited. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so excited that it's over. And I just want to say thank you guys. You have been following me through this journey. And even though I know I said thank you when I did my video from when I graduated, but it's been a journey, and I know I haven't recorded videos the way that I should have as far as like studying. I had some technical difficulties. I had to get a whole nother computer. So and then I was kind of procrastinating, so I never took the exam. So, and I never studied the way that I should have been, so I wasn't consistent. But yeah, it's over. It's over, you guys. So all I can do is smile, and I'm so excited to crack open this bottle of wine. So that's what I'm about to do. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, leave me some comments below, let me know some feedback, what you guys want to see going forward. And follow me on Instagram at FocusedandFabulousRN, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. So enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next video. Stay focused, stay fabulous.